It is a beautiful spring day here, which means it's time to get started on our sweet potato slips. So I have a quick video for you showing you how to start your very own sweet potato slips. So let's get started. This is my third year growing sweet potatoes and I love growing them. They are really easy to grow. I love that they have beautiful green vines in the heat of the summer when it seems like nothing else in my garden is green because it's all dead because it's so hot. Sweet potatoes love the heat, and then they're really fun to harvest too. So if you haven't grown sweet potatoes before, you should definitely try because they're really fun to grow. I will say that they definitely need a lot of space. I'll link a video from our sweet potato harvest from last year, and you can see we have a pretty large garden box and it's just filled with sweet potato vines. So it's really good if you have a large space. They also produce some sweet potato slips you can probably buy from your nursery or online that are bred for smaller spaces if you don't have as much space as I do. But if you have a little bit of space, you can get started by just buying a sweet potato from your grocery store. It's that simple. So just go grab a sweet potato from your grocery store. You need a little bit of potting soil, and then I just have a pot that we just had sitting in our garage. All you need to do is put your sweet potato in the pot, fill it with soil, and I filled it up about halfway along the sweet potato. And then I put this in a sunny spot on our back patio and make sure that it stays moist and the soil stays moist, and that's all you have to do. It'll start growing slips. So this is a potato I had from our harvest from last year. I have a whole bunch of them just sitting in our pantry, and this guy had already started growing slips. So what you do is once it starts growing the leaves, you can pluck it off the potato and then just plant it in your garden, and that's it. Sweet potatoes are one of those plants that just seem like they want to grow and they want to keep producing, so they're really easy to grow slips. I got I think it was 8 to 10 slips off of my sweet potato that I started 2 years ago, and it's a root, so there's tons of roots in the ground. So when you go to harvest, it's pretty much impossible to get every single thing out of the ground. And so last year I only planted one sweet potato slip, and the other sweet potatoes that grew were just from roots in the ground that had grown again. So I will say I'm probably starting my slips a little bit late this year. I probably should have started at the end of February. It's already pretty much the end of March now, and I live in zone 9A for reference. Typically probably want to get your slips in the ground around April or May, but I wasn't really too concerned about getting slips started because I knew I was going to have some that were going to grow from just roots that were left in the garden from last year. But I have some growing now, and I can still use them if I need to replenish the stock that's already in the ground. So that's pretty much it. Sweet potatoes are really easy. Let me know what you've done to grow your sweet potato slips and what's been successful for you. Otherwise, if you like this video, please give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see y'all again next time.